It is a skill everyone needs. Small talk, whether it's at a wedding, a work event, or a Christmas house party, this is something that we all need to know how to do. Communications expert Lauren Sergi is here to help, and it is a vital skill, isn't it?
Oh, yes, and it throws so many people off. You know, they think, what am I supposed to be doing? What on earth should I be talking about? And it can make Christmas parties and networking events and all of the stuff of the season really, really stressful.
Okay, are we trying to do just really, really light topics?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not going in depth.
We're not going in depth.
Okay.
Don't try to do political analyses of whatever ridiculous thing just happened the other day. I mean, keep it light. Keep in mind, half of the people in the room might be a little bit tipsy at this point. Inhibitions might be down, and talking about the weather is fine. No one will disagree that it's not cold outside.
But we should aim higher than the weather and the Oilers?
So. Yeah, you know what? Those are really good topics, actually, to start off with, because I firmly believe that anything you can mutually complain about is a really, really solid start. It's a bonding moment, so we can all gripe about the weather, and then you can turn it into things that are a little more individual. So you look for general common experience stuff.
Like what?
At first. The weather. I'm totally serious when I say it's fine to talk about the weather.
Sports easy?
Sports is pretty easy, provided that you follow them. Things that are going on in the room. So, you can make comments on the decorations. And, oh, gosh darn it, isn't this just such a busy time of year? I mean, we were all in the studio chatting over whether or not we've gotten our Christmas shopping done. That's a great topic because it's something that people can exchange back and forth with really, really easily. The secret to small talk is keeping it simple. Like, keep it simple for everyone.
All right, let's talk about gaffes. And our Prime Minister ran into a bit of a gaffe concerning small talk at the NATO summit in London. He was obviously talking about Donald Trump, and now hell could be breaking loose between the two countries. What are some of the big problems that people have with small talk and how to rectify it?
The big problems is that the biggest problem I find is that they do get sucked into controversial topics, because that's when things start to get really heated, and it can kind of make the moment awkward, especially if you find out that you disagree with the other person you're talking with. So that's why I say steer clear of the tricky stuff. If someone brings it up, try to spin it into something easier. So, the juicy gossip comes up and you can say, well, yeah, and that's a really tricky situation for anyone to be in. Can you imagine how difficult it would be if X, Y, Z? And then you can kind of get off the direct gossip about someone else and then on to something a little less incendiary.
So maybe Boris Johnson should have steered the topic somewhere else?
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, part of it is that unfortunately Trudeau took the bait, and it was juicy bait to have, and you get an audience and everyone's laughing and you're having a shared communal experience. But that's not necessarily the sort of shared experience you want to have when there are very likely people with cameras and microphones around.
Definitely. So you're at a party or a work function and you want to leave. How do you leave? How do you leave a conversation? I struggle with this still.
Well, I know, but you know what? Just sorry for just a minute, Stacey, because I did promise that I'd chat to that fellow over there. So I'll be right back. But if I don't make it back right away,
then you gotta go chat with that fellow, right?
Yep. You got to make good on your excuse.
I'm going to leave, and then you're there for another 2 hours.
You got to make good on your excuse. So things like excusing yourself to the bathroom works really, really well because no one will question that. If you are looking to leave the party itself, then just say, you know what, I'm so sorry. I got to run back. The babysitter is waiting. The dog is waiting. Some excuse like that. Put down your drink. Bye, everyone. And then quickly just usher yourself out.
All right, some great tips this holiday season. Thanks so much, Lauren. For more information on Lauren and what she does, there is a link on our website, ctvnewsedmonton.com.